So you're saying to save S.H.I.E.L.D.
We have to save Hydra.
Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7 ended and completed the series. The ending of the show was the best outcome we could ever hope for. Just like most of the time traveling shows, this season got a bit confusing at times, especially when the series contradicts its own rules of time travel. In the very episode of the Season 7, Deke explains the time travel as a stream, and they are the sticks thrown into it. The stream isn't impeded by a few sticks, but if too many were added to it, it will create a dam and divert the stream, creating an alternate timeline. But it turned out that they created the alternate timeline the moment they jumped back in time. With that out of the way, let's break down the series finale and explain the ending. First, let's look at how Fitz used time travel to undo the changes in the history. The lighthouse was bombed by Garrett, all the other S.H.I.E.L.D. outposts were destroyed. Then how was Sybil's plan completely erased? Well, in a manner it wasn't. Because as Fitz explained that they've been fighting in the alternate timelines this whole time and they don't matter. Fitz's plan depended on the correct moment to bring the team back to the where timelines diverged and leave the Chronicoms to rule the alternate timeline in 1983. But of course Coulson wouldn't let that happen. Fitz was hiding at the same place where it all started, the Temple of the Forgotten from Season 6. Fitz, Simmons and Enoch had years to plan, as Simmons says in the finale of Season 6. Here we learn how Simmons and Fitz had the time to modify the Zephyr and build LMD Coulson, also conceiving a child. The plan included to plant a chip in Fitz's brain so he will forget about Simmons and their daughter Alia so that Chronicoms can't find them. But due to monitoring the timelines, he had some brain damage and Simmons had to do it. Now, the quantum bridge was scattered throughout the history by Enoch, given to several agents to bring them to Conning's place when the signal was given, and the device was constructed to bring Fitz there. Fitz was wearing the same helmet that Deke had in Season 5, while Piper and Flint stayed behind to guard Alia and Fitz. Piper and Flint were shocked when only moments later they saw Fitz and Simmons coming to them to get their daughter. As for them, only moments have passed. Daisy took care of Nathaniel, Malik and Sybil in a very non-climactic fight. I was hoping for a big CGI fight, at least between Daisy and Sybil, or Cora and Sybil. But what we got was a very quick death of the main antagonist in the season. While May and Cora turned the Chronicoms into friends with amplified empathy. Because of Enoch's and Fitz's friendship was an example that Chronicoms have the ability to be good only if they develop empathy. As Coulson didn't want to leave the alternate timeline to be fended by others, Deke volunteered to stay behind to lead the S.H.I.E.L.D. Meanwhile, we are back to the original timeline where all the others gather around to say their goodbyes. We saw all of them sitting around in a bar which turned out to be holograms, as Mac is on the helicarrier and he is the new Nick Fury. Yo-Yo and Piper are in a car chase, also an LMD Davis is there as well. Elsewhere in the far reaches of the space, we saw Daisy, Sosa and Cora about Zephyr. Melinda May is helping new and upcoming agents at Coulson Academy, where the inhuman Flint is also studying to be better. At last, Coulson. He was traveling the world all alone and a mystery what he might do next. Mac reunited Coulson with Lola, which turned to black, a nitty reference to comics. Now, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. might not be a part of the main MCU timeline anymore, as too many time traveling has been done. Also, we saw the sword logo on the set of WandaVision, so we might see some of our agents in the Agents of S.W.O.R.D. But it's all speculation at this time. That was all for the ending of Season 7 of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Thank you for watching the video, like and comment. Also, here are some more videos for you to watch.